Happy start of the Nightmare Before Christmas readathon, guys. I am going to be doing a 2-week long reading vlog for the duration of the readathon. So I am just starting the first stages, watching some TV shows. We watched the second Austin Powers movie earlier, because today me and Jordan are taking it pretty easy doing things together. I am currently working on a sweater. I'm just doing possibly a cropped sweater. I'm repurposing a yarn from a sweater that I made a while ago that just doesn't fit me in it very well anymore, so I am repurposing the yarn into something else while I watch Unsolved Mysteries. For my reading plans, I plan on trying to finish Cemetery Boys, because I need to finish that before our live show. I believe it's next week. But I do plan on starting a Wild Winter Swan by Gregory Maguire for the readathon, because I believe if it's all of the prompts except for the gifted prompt. So I am pretty excited to start that, because I love Gregory Maguire's books. He does really great retellings, so I'm pretty excited to give that a try. But for the time being, we have just been chilling out. I know it's just afternoon, I believe, so I'm starting the vlog a little later than I meant to. But yeah, I will catch up with you guys later and let you know what I've gotten up to. Hey guys, I just realized I never did an actual talking update this morning. It's been kind of a slightly busy morning that tapered off to be not really eventful at all. I went and got my allergy shots done today, because I didn't do it on Saturday because Amir is still recovering from the cold. I didn't want to go in and put more stress on my body. But while I was there, I also had my doctor take a look at my ear with it being still plugged up, and I'm dealing with now a sinus infection or something like that. So that's fun. And I got some Dunkins after I got out of the doctor's office, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I had finished reading / listening to Cemetery Boys. I haven't quite really looked over my prompts so far of what it could possibly fit for the readathon. I probably should have done that like before I hopped on here, but I gave it 4 stars. I really did enjoy it. It definitely like pull at the heartstrings at the end of the book, which is what I like. So let's see. Let me pause this really quick and I'll look and see what prompts the book fits. Okay, so now I'm more prepared. So for Cemetery Boys, it actually fits My Dearest Friend prompt. Read a book where the main character needs help from a friend. Yadriel, I'm probably butchering the name. My Spanish is very, very rusty, but he needs help from his cousin, and he's getting help from his friends as well in this book. It fits Kidnap Sandy Claus, read a book where a character is lost or missing, and Making Christmas, read a festive book, because this is set between Halloween and Dia de los Muertos, which is just really, at the time I'm recording this, was last week. So it is fitting for this time of considering it being a festive book for this time of the year. So I'm pretty pleased with it fitting 3 prompts. So I'm gonna mark it off on my bingo board here and make a note of that. I am pretty happy. But I did start listening to A Wild Winter Witch by Gregory Maguire. I literally only just started it after I finished listening to Cemetery Boys. I'm not very far in at all. I also downloaded the ebook onto my computer. That way I can switch between the audio and the ebook. And I am hoping to get that done within the next 2 weeks. So I'm starting the readathon off pretty strong, I say. Hey guys, I just have you propped up here. Don't recall if I've ever did an actual talking update today because my brain's been kind of scattered. But it's been kind of a pretty busy morning for the most part for me today. Only because this morning I had to leave the house around like 6:30 to make it to my endocrinologist appointment to go over the lab work that I had done last week. Everything is going really good with my hormone levels, with my PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. I was diagnosed with this back in 2016, I'm wanting to say now. Technically, I probably always had it, but it was masked by being on birth control for as long as I was. I was put on birth control when I was a teenager, and that regulated all my hormones. And when I got off of it, when Jordan and I started to try to have a baby, all the issues have popped up, and I have been fighting ever since to try to get my body back on a reasonable working schedule, of as reasonable as you can get with being insulin resistant, infertile, and having anxiety and depression as well with that. But anyways, all my levels are good from that, so I don't have to go back until another 6 months. And I also had to run to Walmart to get my prescription for antibiotics, because on Monday, or yesterday I should say, today kind of feels like it should be a Wednesday instead of a Tuesday, but yesterday when I went to my ENT to get my allergy shots done, I also went ahead and asked if I could see my ENT nurse practitioner to take a look at my ear that's been plugged up. I had gotten the steroids yesterday from my original pharmacy, but I had to get my antibiotics switched over to Walmart's pharmacy because my original pharmacy did not have it. They were like on a nationwide back order for this particular one. And my doctor wants me on this particular antibiotic to get rid of the fluid that's in my ears and whatever sinus infection issue that I have along with it. So I ran up there during my lunch break to get some food, and I've been bad and have been drinking sodas and Red Bulls lately, which I need to get better about not drinking them as much, or at least trying to drink more water in general. I have my big cup. I have a new cup that I got from work of water. I just need to fill it up and actually drink out of it. But I am currently in between watching my friend Dylan's Twitch stream earlier today before I left for Walmart, and trying to catch up on some YouTube again, and I am reviving my Tumblr blog since the whole Twitter issue has started to pop up and some people are leaving Twitter. I don't plan on leaving Twitter as of yet, but I haven't been using Tumblr or even my Blogspot blog, and I had originally started doing talking about my crafts and my reading and stuff on a blog on Blogger, but I'm deciding to combine the two. I'm going through and moving over some of my older blog posts and posting them to Tumblr. So if you follow me on Tumblr, you'll be seeing some throwback posts. They're not the greatest, I can tell you that now, because it's back when I started it in 2013. So, but I am going through and getting, not all of them, because a lot of them has pictures that I don't have access to at the moment anymore. So I'm not going to do a whole lot of digging to add photos to it, but yeah, you can just find me as a yarn reader over there as well. But I've been working on that yesterday and today in between doing work stuff, and I had picked up one of my other scrappy projects, which I only had done the cast on and maybe a row, but I'm doing a shawl called the Centrifuge shawl. So it's just a big giant worm at this point in time. So I'm picking that up while I wait to get to the bottom of the list to the next post to put up. I think I have everything on Tumblr queued up, so you won't be consistently bombarded with stuff. It will schedule it to go up, but it will automatically do that for me. But yeah, still starting to feel pretty tired for today, as after my running around, just being around a lot of people, my energy drains, and I need to get my butt back into doing tarot card pulls, because I've been meaning to try to get doing that daily, but I've been slacking the last few days like I usually do. So I need to get back to doing that. So I might do that later today. I have my Pagan Cat deck with me. So push comes to shove, if I'm still here when I finally get around to doing my card pull, I'll use that deck, but we'll see. Right now I'm just babbling at you guys because I need something to keep my mind occupied while I wait for this thing to hurry up. But I'll get back to my YouTube watching, and I'll check in with you guys later. I have you in my kitchen cabinet currently, and sorry for the glare. It is just after 7 o'clock, in the morning. Oh, that's a little bit better. Well, not really, actually. I only been up for maybe like an hour and a half, maybe. Maybe I took my shower. I'm about to make some breakfast. I'm watching Ashley's sprints this morning and trying to get a little bit listened to the A Wild Winter Witch, which I'm at like a little over 15% now, I think, when I last checked. And my voice is still going in and out because it's still pretty early, but I am making my breakfast, making a packet of instant grits. So I am doing that now, and I'm about to make me some coffee as well because your girl needs some coffee. But I didn't update you guys at all last night when I got home, but when I got home, I hopped onto the Xbox and started playing Dead by Daylight with Allie, Dylan, and Maddie joined us later on. Had fun with that. After the morning that I had, I needed to kind of like scream my frustration, even though I was more yelling and singing that I am going to die, because that is my theme song when it comes to Dead by Daylight. But yeah, that was pretty fun. I forgot to mention on Monday night, I had ended up taking a bath because I'm trying to get myself into the habit of doing at least a bath once a week as a kind of like a self-care night type of thing. And I started a physical book. I started my reread of Prisoner of Azkaban and got like maybe up to like chapter 3 or something like that, just after he blows up Aunt Marge. So I am enjoying that. I was about to close the cabinet on you guys. But yeah, for those of you who are interested, because I know Ashley doesn't know what grits are, but grits, that's what they look like. They're just like a porridge, a little bit like corn-based. It's liquidy. It's good for whenever you have a sore throat and you can't really eat much, but I just got the original flavor, so I'm going to be doing my own seasonings in it, but it's really quick and easy, and it's the most I usually get in for my breakfast in the morning. I'm not sure, but I think it may be more of a Southern U.S. type of thing. I've been like eating this since I was a kid, so. But yeah. And some salt, pepper. I think I put a little too much pepper in it this time, but oh well, and then some garlic. You can tell that we love garlic in this house. This big thing from Sam's Club. I'm trying to think of what else I forgot to update you guys on. I think that's about it. I just need to make my coffee and then I should be good to go. I'm going to try to catch up with a little bit more of A Wild Witch. I keep wanting to say A Wild Witch. It's A Wild Swan by A Wild Winter Swan by Gregory Maguire. That's the book. I am struggling. I need my coffee. So I'm going to go ahead and make that and I'll let you guys know. Saturday, you guys. It has been almost since I last done a talking update, and so far it's almost 11:30 here. We just been spending the day just chilling out here at the house. We had to go to the store to get some cat food and some other stuff this morning, and when we got back, we just started watching Austin Powers and Goldmember. So it's a pretty chill day, but I just wanted to update you guys because I had finished listening to A Wild Winter Swan by Gregory Maguire. I gave it 4 stars. I really did enjoy the audiobook, and I, of course, enjoyed just the writing in general. Gregory Maguire is one of my favorite authors, especially when it comes to fairy tale retellings. He does a really good job of putting a different spin on the classic fairy tales, so I'm happy with that. I did end up started listening to Survive the Night by Riley Sager. I'm listening to that audibly through Libby, and so far so good. I think I'm maybe about like not even 20% in the way into it. So I just picked it up for the remainder of my shift yesterday, but for the time being right now, we are planning on just having the weekend, just the 2 of us, so I won't be doing a whole bunch of my normal stuff. We are planning on going out to eat this evening and going to Bath & Body Works because I have some coupons that I would like to use and I want some smelly good stuff. So we'll see what I end up getting when we go there. Good morning, y'all. I wanted to show you the outfit for today because I am pretty happy with it. I stole one of Jordan's flannels, well, plaid shirts. It's not really a flannel, but also I have to wear my Nightmare Before Christmas hoodie. You can't really see it, but my Nightmare hoodie, one of my Nightmare hoodies, and I'm sporting some hand-knit socks because it is pretty chilly this morning, so time to layer up. Hi, hello, it's my face again. I am terrible about doing actual like reading updates in this vlog apparently, but the last few days I haven't really been reading at all. I've just been kind of just hanging out. I've read a little bit in Prisoner of Azkaban, but not enough to like get me very far. But I did started like piecing all the videos for this vlog together yesterday, and I realized that while I was doing that, I noticed that I never said that I had started Tokyo Ever After. This was a book that I had on my tarot TBR for the month, and I failed to let you guys know that I started that. I think I'm about around like 15 or 20% the way through it. So far, it's pretty good. It's giving me definitely like Japanese Princess Diaries vibe from it. So I am enjoying it, and I think it's a duology, so there's a good chance that I may be reading the second one after, well, not too long after I finish the first one. So, but I just kind of catch up since I don't think I did really any talking updates on Saturday. Sunday, we had just hung out at the house. Didn't go anywhere or do anything. We watched the movie The Happening. It's got Mark Wahlberg in it, and the Zooey Deschanel, the girl from New Girl. And that was pretty good. And we just kind of like chilled out. I think we baked some cookies and watched some TV shows and all that jazz. But yeah, and Monday I had knit night after work. I spent like a good hour there just hanging out with my friends, and I did finish my crochet top that I've been working on like for months and had to restart, like rip it out, restart multiple times. I finished that on Sunday. It's in the dryer currently because I washed it and I just haven't been bothered to get the clothes out of the dryer yet. But I finally finished that, so I am super glad. But I started my Blue Horizons sweater. This is another one that I had mentioned from my tarot TBR because one of my cards had me start a crochet project, but let's see, my Blue Horizon sweater. I'm doing, it starts from the bottom up and goes up, so I'm starting with this dark color, and my colors going to be a white and a green, like a foresty green. So far the pattern is pretty simple and easy for me to remember, so I don't have to really focus all too much, and I'm slowly working my way through this Crochet Today magazine. This is, let's see, March, April of 2012. So this is supposed to be like they're supposed to have sections where it's supposed to be like Japanese inspired. And then there's the section with my sweater in it. Let's see. Read between the lines. Taking cues from geometry class, these projects look to linear patterns for a feeling that's fresh and modern. Add springs, vibrant hues, and your closet and home will get an instant update. So, but yeah, so far so good. I'm only like a couple of inches into the bottom of it, so, but looking through the next few patterns of what would be next to work out of this magazine, and that I would want to work up in this magazine. Let's see. Probably be the Dahlia throw that just was scrap yarn. It would be like with my worsted weight scrap yarn. So be all colorful and haphazardly put together. But I'm currently working on another crochet scrap blanket, so I don't really need to start that one as of yet. But there's also another pattern in here. Yeah, I did. The Latitude. It says the Latitude set, but I only want to do the hat, not the like this kind of cowl capelet thing. I just want to do the hat. So, but yeah. And last night, Tuesday night, I had played Dead by Daylight with Allie, Dylan, and friend Thimpa, and yeah, that was really fun. Other than that, nothing really happened on Tuesday. I've kind of just been chilling out. Today is going to be another kind of quiet day for me. I woke up with kind of like a sinus headache, so I'm not feeling the greatest, and I just got out of the shower too, so I'm gonna been shuffling my tarot deck here, so I'm gonna actually do some card pulls, or a card pull at least, this morning. So let's see, let me do it on camera while I can show you guys. This one feels kind of special. Two of Potions reversed. So let's see. Have things been feeling a little off between you and someone important in your life? Examine your own needs and motivations. How do you really feel about this relationship? Are you being honest, compassionate and supportive? Are they? Give yourself time to reflect, take a deep breath, and try talking things out. The equilibrium can't be reached. Moving on alone may be the best course of action. So, not the happiest of cards. So, there's something off balance going on, and I have to figure it out and try to either fix it or move on. So, but yeah, my card for the day. Update time. It's about like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I had kind of a late start to my work day today because I had to go see my OBGYN to do my annual checkup for them. So PSA to all uterus owners, get your annual checkup. Make sure all your bits and pieces are good to go. So, but yeah, I got into work about like an hour later than I usually do. So I am just trying to like chill out. It's a pretty gloomy day today, so it's making me feel kind of sleepy, honestly. So I haven't really been doing much other than I only just really started adding more clips together for this vlog. I need to do some recording of some like other videos, but I have yet to do that. So we'll see if I actually do that or not. Because tomorrow morning is allergy shot day, so I'll be doing that in the morning. And yeah, but I am pretty excited for the weekend already, just to be able to kind of sleep in. Sorry for the noise in the background. I took it out of the dryer and it grew a whole lot more, so it's definitely going to be a gift. Hey guys, I just wanted to do a wrap up of this reading vlog because I didn't do it this weekend, and it is now Monday morning. So I just wanted to go over what I had read for the readathon. I read A Wild Winter Swan by Gregory Maguire. I really enjoyed that and gave that, I believe, like 4 or 4.5 stars. I listened to Survive the Night by Riley Sager, and I finished that. I gave that like 3.5 stars. It was decent. I just listened to it while I was doing some stuff on the computers here at work, along with playing video games at home. And I started reading Tokyo Ever After. I'm blanking on the author's name at the moment, but and I started reading Prisoner of Azkaban as well. But all in all, I had a pretty like chill readathon. I was taking it really easy. I didn't want it to be like super hectic or anything like that, so I am pretty happy with all that I had gotten completed for the readathon. And yeah, I just wanted to thank you guys for joining in and watching this reading vlog. Please leave me a comment down below to let me know what you have gotten up to for the readathon. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.